you slept with your mistress all night long, and then you go home to your wife and you sleep with your wife and still no shower. You're dirty. Like, you're just so dirty. There are several loud knocks. Oh my god, he's getting arrested. If you weren't going around being dirty, like, you would have been good, but now you're gonna have all that evidence on you because you're dirty. Oh my god, you just assaulted a cop. Good luck with that. I don't have any nails. I'm like so used to, I don't have any nails because I took them off because I'm going to do them soon. So now I like hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This might have been a mistake because I'm already hot. I like don't understand how people have their hair down all the time because I'm literally sweating 24/7. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. Bonus video this week. I'm excited because we're going to be reading chapter 6. Chapter 5 was really mid. It was like not really anything too interesting happening. It was honestly like a filler chapter. I don't know, it was really random. I wasn't really into it. So I'm excited about this chapter because it's most likely going to be Adam's chapter. And as we know, his chapters don't come to play. Like, he is messy and can't stand him, but he makes good content. So we're going to get into today's chapter. I'm excited. Let's get into it. Chapter 6, Adam's point of view. Sarah is gone when I open my eyes. For the first time in a long time, I wake up feeling good, like everything is going to be okay. Sarah finally wants what I want, a family. We're on the same page. All this time, I've been several chapters ahead of her, and now she's caught up. I hope she'll take a step back from the firm and focus on starting a family. I have a feeling what we did last night took, and in 9 months, we'll be welcoming a baby Morgan to the world. This is what I was meant to be, a father. I slide out of bed and put on a pair of boxers, balled up beside the nightstand. With a bit of pep in my step, I brush my teeth, rearrange my bed head, and throw a couple handfuls of water on my face. So still no shower. Like, still no shower. Like, you slept with your mistress all night long, and then you go home to your wife and you sleep with your wife and still no shower. You're dirty. Like, you're just so dirty. Today is going to be a good day. It's 11:30 a.m. and I slept in a bit longer than I intended, but it doesn't matter because today is the first day of the rest of my life. As I go down the stairs, it hits me like a smack in the face. Kelly. Shit. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have written that note. Yeah, you scumbag. I should have ended it last night. I run back up the stairs and retrieve my cell phone. Just as I grab it, the doorbell rings and I quickly put on a pair of pants and a t-shirt and slip my phone into my pocket. The doorbell rings again. Jesus Christ, I'm coming. There are several loud knocks. Oh my god, he's getting arrested. Hold on. I make my way down the I'm so excited for him to get arrested. And I don't even know why, because I know that this whole thing is gonna stress me out so hard, but I feel like the book is picking up and I'm ready. Hold on. I make my way down the hallway, down the stairs, and to the front door. I swing it open and find 2 men standing there in matching attire. Tan dicky uniforms, complete with utility belts and wide brim hats. The looks on their faces are similar, stern and frustrated. Or is that disgust? Or discontent? I can't really tell. I rub my eyes. The one on the left, a tall white male with a hard jaw and piercing green eyes, speaks first. I'm Sheriff Ryan Stevens. Are you Adam Morgan? He asks. I nod. The one on the right speaks next. An even taller black male with broad shoulders and a visage that looks chiseled from stone. Okay. I'm Deputy Marcus Hudson. We need to ask you some questions about your whereabouts yesterday evening. Y'all, that was a little bit of a tongue twister. What? Okay. What's this about? I gripped the front door with one hand and exchanged glances with both the sheriff and his deputy. There are 2 squad cars parked in the street. We just need you to answer a few questions for us, Sheriff Stevens reiterates with a little more sternness and impatience. See, you know what? This is why you take showers, okay? Because you've got all that DNA on you. All that DNA on you. You had all the time in the world to get rid of all the evidence. Obviously, I don't think he's guilty. Or maybe he is, I don't know. But you had all the time in the world to get rid of that evidence. If you weren't going around being dirty, like, you would have been good. But now you're gonna have all that evidence on you because you're dirty. I take a step back, still gripping the door. Well, what's going on? Confusion spreads across my face as I furrow my brow. I try to remain cool, calm, and collected, but that's easier said than done when I have no idea why 2 members of law enforcement are suddenly at my door. Maybe this would be easier if we did this back at the station. Sheriff Stevens suggests to me. How would that be easier? What the fuck is going on? Is Sarah okay? Did something happen to her? My first thought goes to Sarah, always. Not always. She's a high-profile lawyer with a number of enemies due to the nature of her job. She's had death threats in the past. She's been harassed, and once she was physically assaulted. I know she's been working on a big case, although I'm not sure of the details, because I never really asked her about it. I should have. Mr. Morgan, try and remain calm, Sheriff Stevens says. Fuck this, I'm calling my wife. I pull my phone from my pocket and try to throw the door closed. Sheriff Stevens stops it with his foot, and he and Deputy Hudson push inside. Get the hell out of my house. The 2 men in uniform charge forward and grab me. They throw both my arms behind my back. My cell phone drops to the floor just before I complete my call. I struggle. I know whenever you see people struggling against the cops, you always think as a spectator, what an idiot. Don't fight the police. You'll never win that battle. But when you find yourself in that situation, you have no idea what's going on, whether the ones you love are okay or why this is happening. You fight like hell. I throw Sheriff Stevens to the ground and get my arm free. Oh my God, you just assaulted a cop. Good luck with that. The sheriff mumbles something like, you dick, under his breath and stands back up, charging at me. Deputy Hudson still has one of my hands behind my back. Alright, I had enough of this bullshit. Deputy Hudson brings his knee into my face. Oh my God. I drop instantly to the ground. Blood sprays from my nose into a puddle beneath me on the floor. Oh my God. Deputy Hudson drives his knee into my back. Oh my God. While the sheriff handcuffs me. Is all of this necessary? Like, I get it, he's resisting, but my God. Wait, I forgot I don't like him. Sorry. You just had to do that, didn't you? Sheriff Stevens says with a chuckle and a look of disappointment. I miss getting a little dirty, Deputy Hudson says with a grin. I assume as I can't see his face. See, I don't like him. Like, we know I don't like him. Like, we've agreed that I don't like him. But, like, first of all, did they have a warrant to arrest him? Because if they didn't have a warrant to arrest him, then why are they going in his house? Right? Don't you need a warrant? If someone's in their house, don't you need a warrant to, like, go into the house and arrest them? Because if you don't have a warrant, then you can't go into the house, right? Like, just because he tried to close the door, that doesn't mean that you can go in the house and then arrest them. Obviously, after he hit them, then they can arrest him because he assaulted a cop. But before that, they had no right to go into the house, right? Unless they had a warrant. We don't know if they had a warrant. They could have had a warrant. But, like, I feel like they didn't have a warrant because if they had a warrant, then they wouldn't have said, we want to talk about your whereabouts. They would have just said, you have a warrant out for your arrest. You're under arrest. You get what I'm saying? I know my rights, I think. Deputy Hudson stands up, brushing himself off. They pull me to my knees. Are you ready to come down to the station now, you piece of shit? I spit blood at his feet. Fuck you. I can't say it. I feel so... F you. I know I've already said it, but saying it that way just feels like, you know, you're gonna regret that. I glare at him. I doubt that, he says. Now you have the right to remain silent. Oh my God. It's all moving so fast. Anyway, there's like a little space face, so it's indicating it's been some time. 2 hours later, I find myself alone in a small interrogation room with a stale cup of coffee on the table in front of me. A large one-way mirror is on the wall to my left. I drop my head into my hands. My foot taps the floor with a fervor as my patience has worn thin. I want my phone call. I scream within the empty room. I want my fucking phone call. The door opens and Sheriff Stevens and Deputy Hudson enter carrying styrofoam cups of coffee. Sheriff Stevens sets a bottle of water in front of me. Thirsty. I pick up the water, chug it, and crunch up the empty bottle. I toss it into a trash bin by the door. Oh no! No! Now they have his DNA. I've watched way too many true crime things to know that in police stations they'll purposely offer you something to drink or something to eat, so that way they can have your DNA, because once you throw it in the trash, it's free like rain. They don't need a warrant for your DNA if you throw something away. He's going down. He didn't take a shower and now he's drinking stuff. He's going down. They take their time settling into their chairs across from me. They give each other a glance as they casually sip their coffee. They're trying to look calm, but their clenched jaws and strained eyes give away the fact that they're pissed off. I want my phone call. I still have no idea why I'm here. These assholes roughed me up a bit and threw me into the back of a squad car. I haven't been charged with anything, and I've been sitting in this room for over an hour. I don't know if Sarah is okay. I don't know how I'm involved in any of this. Mr. Morgan, can I call you Adam? Sheriff Stevens acts as if we're on a first name basis, as if he's trying to be personable with me. These fucking backwood pieces of shit. I'm tired of this and I just want to know what the hell is going on, so I nod with no enthusiasm. Good. Well, you can call me Ryan. And this guy, he pats the deputy on the head. You can call him Marcus. Now we're here to ask you a few questions and hopefully you'll decide to cooperate with our investigation, unlike earlier. Do you understand? I take a deep breath and rub my forehead with my hands, trying to soothe the headache I have coming. Yeah. Excellent. Now can you tell us where you were last night? Sheriff Stevens asks. My eyes start around the room. I was at my lake house over on Lake Manassas until around midnight. Then I drove home. They nod. Deputy Hudson pulls a notepad and pen from his shirt pocket and begins jotting down notes. Were you alone at the lake house? First of all, you're married to a extremely powerful and named partner, this very influential attorney, not just any attorney, but defense attorney. And you just going around answering questions to the police, and I know he feels like he's innocent, but still, one thing that I've learned from watching true crime cases is even if you're innocent, still ask for an attorney, because you never know what they could be setting you up for. Always ask for an attorney. Always. And the police are not allowed to question you if you ask for an attorney. Just ask for it. You should know this, dude. Were you alone at the lake house? No. Who were you with? What's this got to do with anything? I want my lawyer right now. I'm not answering anything unless I know what's going on and why the hell I'm here. Thank you. I stand up, kicking back my chair and shaking the table. The cups of coffee spill and 2 other deputies immediately charge into the interrogation room, restraining me. Okay, maybe don't cause a fit. Maybe calm down, but good job. Deputy Hudson stands quickly, flinging his chair back. He charges at me, grabbing me by my neck. Oh my God. His eyes bulge and his lips purse as he comes within 2 inches of my face. Listen up, you little shit. Kelly Summers was stabbed to death in your bed. Perhaps you want to start telling us what really happened, because with the amount of evidence stacked against you, your days are fucking numbered. He pushes me against the wall as Sheriff Stevens pulls him off, telling him to cool it. R.I.P. Kelly, girl. I really feel bad for her because I feel like life was just really not good. Oh, now I feel bad for hating her, even though I don't really like homewreckers. but her home was also really messed up, and she was just trying to like have an escape from her life. Damn. I'm not going to fucking cool it. Kelly was a good girl. She was family, and this white collar piece of shit comes into our town and kills her. F this guy. Deputy Hudson spits. Drops of sweat accumulate on his hairline. What? What are you talking about? Kelly. She was fine when I left. I sputter, joking on my own words. How? How did this happen? I collapse. The room spins and spins. The deputies let me fall to the ground as they take a step back. Who would hurt Kelly? The text messages from her husband, I recall them, each more menacing than the last and full of threats. It had to have been him. Her husband. It had to have been her husband. Check her phone, check her texts. I plead, trying to put all the pieces together, trying to make it make sense. It did not say that. It did not say. I don't even know why I read that, because it did not say that. I swear I'm a little bit dyslexic. It said trying to make sense of it, and I said make it make sense. Don't you fucking talk about her husband. Deputy Hudson points a finger right in my face. Sheriff Stevens pushes him away from me. He turns back toward me. We're looking at all angles, but like the deputy eloquently said, this isn't looking good for you. I would never hurt Kelly. I couldn't. I loved her. I dropped my head into my hands. That's great, Sheriff Stevens says with a hint of sarcasm. Why don't you follow one of these deputies and go call your wife? And that's chapter 6. Y'all. I want to read another one, but I don't have time. Oh my god, this Adams, as much as we can't stand him, Adams chapters eat every time. They eat every time. Oh my god. So the next chapter is probably going to be Sarah finding out not only that her husband is a suspect in a murder, but that he's been cheating on her, and she's probably pregnant now, which is just 10 times worse. My goodness. Also, like, the way he said, like, don't effing talk about her husband. Like, does no one know that she's being abused by him? And like, they could find the text messages. Like, even if you delete text messages, you can still find them. You should still be able to find them, unless they just can't find her phone. Like, unless someone took her phone. But I don't think so, because when he woke up, he set an alarm on her phone, so her phone should still be there. So like, I feel like he should be like, I don't know, y'all. Oh my god, I want to read another one, but I don't have time. That was so good. I was waiting for a good chapter. The last one was not good. Well, it was okay, but it wasn't like interesting. But this one, I'm excited. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Chapter 7 coming soon.